Hello, I just wanted to share a couple of my favorite hair tools that I use on my natural hair. So I hope you
Roxy,
enjoy
it's snowing,
a
baby.
little clip of Roxy.
Roxanne, do you care? Roxy, baby. Rara.
Hey guys, I just wanted to share some of my favorite hair tools that I've grown to love. I'll make sure I insert some videos from my past videos showing you when I first started using them. So these are my tried or trues. I've used them for years and I absolutely love them. Just some quick details about my natural hair. I have both thin and fine hair. Low porosity, and my curl pattern I will consider a 3C4A, and I just had a big chop about a little over a year ago, so my hair is growing out, so that's the stage that my natural hair is in. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and jump in. I have 4 tools I want to share with you. 3 of the 4 are brushes, but let's get started. And just a disclaimer, everybody's hair is different, especially if you're just starting your natural hair journey. I started mine back in 2012, so I've been on this for a while. But if you're just starting, you'll soon learn the beautiful journey and learning experience of detangling your natural hair. And you'll find out what works and does not work for you. So these are the tools that work for my type of hair, and let's get started. And I'll start with the most simplest of tools that is absolutely free, my fingers. Now my fingers I don't use to detangle. My hair is so fine, it doesn't, if I want to like pull it apart real quickly, that's fine. But what I use my fingers for is curl defining. So I make my fingers like a claw, and either I put hair moisturizer or gel, whatever, and I rake it through. And basically it kind of penetrates my hair cuticle to get it all squished in. And I also do the pray hands, just to make sure all that product is in my hair. And having low porosity hair, that's so important, because low porosity, I'll make sure I do a video about it, but just to give you a quick definition, my hair cuticles, you have like a hair strand, has cuticles on it, and either cuticles can lay totally flat, be somewhat lifted, or all the way open. With low porosity hair, my cuticles lay like fish scales, all the way down. And what that means is it's so hard for water or anything to get in that bad boy. And the only way to usually get it done is with heat. So when I wash my hair, whatever, is usually in very warm water, so that when that bad boy opens up, I'm smushing that product in before those bad boys close down. But the nice thing about having low porosity hair is that once those cuticles close down, once you open them to get all the product in, that moisture is trapped in that bad boy and it's not leaving. But that means it takes freaking forever for your hair to dry. So with my hands, when my hair is warm, usually in a shower, I'm doing this. Most of my hair products are in the shower because it just mixes really well for my hair. So while it's soaking wet and warm, I got my little claws, putting in my hair moisturizer of my choice, and then either a gel or a styler of my choice. And then just to make sure for good measure, while the hair cuticle is closing, I use pray hands and smush it all together. And then my curls, boom, takes forever to dry, but it's shiny and is super moisturized. So yeah, I use these bad boys for my styling process and moisturizing my hair, but not really in the detangling process. Let's move on to the second one. I love the wet brush. And before I show you a clip of me using my first wet brush, check out this video when I tried the wet brush and see how long it takes. And I always start from the ends and work my way up to the root. I love this thing. You really can't feel it tugging or anything, and it goes through your hair. For the first time, to see how long it took me to detangle my hair. As you can see, I've been using this tool, this brand of tool, for a really long time. This one is pretty recent. I got it sometime last year. It is a wet brush. What I kind of like about it is that it's very bendy. So I use this mainly as a detangler. I don't use it to style or anything. I use it as a detangler. I love that it's bendy, very, very mobile or malleable, and the teeth are kind of wide between each other, and the little bristles have balls at the end of it, and they're also very bendable. Goes through my thin hair like butter. Goes through my 3C 4A curls like butter. Again, wet brush, says wet brush for a reason. For me, I use it when I'm after I wash my hair and I put like a conditioner in it. I brush it soaking wet with the conditioner in it under running water. Start with the ends first and work my way up. Because this is so bendable, it massages my scalp, and having some type of sensation or like massaging your scalp, that's where your hair grows from the root. It really helps with the stimulation of your scalp and helping to promote hair growth. That's what I feel. So I always start from the bottom, work my way up, and here's the clip of me using it. So this type of wet brush I use exclusively for detangling only in a shower. But this type of wet brush, again, that first clip I show you of the tried and true, this is the first type I ever tried as it works great as a detangler, but I also use it for styling my hair. When I don't want my curls to be super, super defined, but I just want to like brush through my curls while I'm styling my hair, like when I put it in a bun or whatever I want to do. So here, the base is a little bit squishy, but again, the space between the bristles are nice, spread apart for me. It has the bulbs on the end of the bristles, and if you look at the side, it's just those bristles. There's no other small bristles or anything inside of there. But these last for a while. I've been through several, and I like the new one I got. I really wanted Tiana, but I couldn't find it, but I got Jasmine. But I bought several of these when the bristles start coming out and stuff. I purchased a new one, but they last for a good moment. And these hair tubes that I have, none of them are more than $15. None. So they are affordable. Depends on what affordable means to you, but for me, they are affordable and they do last a while. So yeah, I use this sometimes as a detangler from the shower. Again, start from the ends, work my way up. Or after I done totally detangle my hair, let's say I use the first wet brush, then I just use this to kind of all brush it all together towards the back. But I also definitely use this to help me style my hair, to get it brushed in the direction I want it, if I want to put in a bun or whatever. So yeah, I love this one. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how I use it. And the tried and true, all natural girls had this back in the early 2000s. I definitely got influenced by YouTube back then. The infamous Denman brush. And I've had several, again, they last for a really good long time. I used to take out every other row, so that way the bristles were further apart. I didn't do this one, I didn't find it necessary. the bristles are very, very hard. See how they don't move? But they're rounded at the end so that way they don't tug your hair. The base also is very, very rigid. So this brush I use when I want to really define my curls. So after I detangle, this is during the styling stage when I have all my product in there. I start from the ends, of course, just so that way I'm not trying to pull any tangles or anything out that's just gonna ruin your hair. So always start from the bottom, just gently brush, and move all the way up until you get all the tangles out. But with the Denman brush, I take my detangled hair with all the product in it, and from here I curl my hair around it, and I go really slow until I do that, and boing! So talk about, let me just give you a disclaimer, because it's so rigid, it's perfect for defining your curls or your kinks or whatever, especially when you're doing a wash and go. But shrinkage, you thought you had shrinkage by itself with your hair just air drying by itself. When you use this bad boy, it will bring out your shrinkage. So because you're defining your curls, it's going to have them clump up so much, but your curls will be beautiful. So you have to be okay with having your hair shrink up if you're going to use something like this. So yeah, I use this a lot with my wash and goes, and I love wash and goes, especially since my hair is fine and thin. I really can't do a lot of braid outs, and I can't do twist outs, and I cannot do bantu nights out. Those styles I love to watch other women and men do it, but my hair is so fine and thin, I just can't. So my natural hair favorite style are buns, but also the wash and go. And I really like my curls to be really, really defined. So the Denman is definitely part of my staple. So I also wanted to show you a clip of me back in the day using the Denman brush, so definitely check that out. But also, this is me now using it. I'm using it in the shower, but it works well while your hair is really, really wet or saturated with some type of product. I always manipulate my hair with my hair tools while it's in a wet state or full of product, so it's fully moisturized. I never manipulate my hair while it's fully dry with nothing in it, because that causes a lot of breakage in my hair, and I like to prevent that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Just enjoy yourself, learn your hair, learn about yourself, learn about what your body and your hair likes and don't like, and do what's best for you. I just kind of wanted to share my journey and share what works for me. Until next time, guys, see you later.